afternoon, everyone. I'm Kelvin, your host of Situation the Podcast. And unfortunately, our co host will not be with us today. She's currently under the weather, but I got this thing under control. But without further ado, we do have a co host. I'm sorry, we do have a special guest that I would like to introduce. Um, Entrepreneur, um, business owner, very, very talented model. Without further ado, I'd like to bring on Miss London Taylor.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Thanks for having me, Kev.
What's going on, London? How you feel today?
Blessed as always.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad you're able to take the time out to be here today.
Most definitely.
So how's everything going? You good?
Everything's great, actually. I'm feeling good, looking good, always smelling good, if you know me.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'm glad you, like I said, I'm glad you was able to take the time out to spend, your day with us. Uh,
hmm
as you do know, Situation the Podcast is a grown folks podcast where we talk about grown folk topics, current events, and everyday life. So with
Yeah,
that being said, I kind of want to just touch on a few things and just give me your feedback. I know you have
definitely.
no filter. I know this for sure. So I got it. So I knew this would be a perfect day to have you on.
On a
Okay,
Sunday, on a Sunday.
on a Sunday, right? Well, some of these topics might not be the perfect topic for Sunday, but hey, we grown folks. It is
We
what it is.
grown.
Right.
It
It
is
is
what
what
it
it
is.
is. Okay. First topic of discussion. I'm just gonna dive right on into it.
Let's
I
go.
know you're currently in Miami.
I
I know
am.
you actually from Chicago,
Definitely.
right? So, what I want to know is, it's allegedly that Miami girls like Carisha like to be peed on.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Is there any truth to this?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that the peeing came from R. Kelly and he from Chicago.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to say that Chicago girls and Miami girls and girls all around the world like to be peed on. It's just the right nigga peeing on them.
Right, right. Okay. Well, because
That's what I would say about that.
right, I heard this and I just wanted to know whether there's any truth to it or not. And I figured I said, okay, well, let me ask London because I know she's currently in Miami, so I see you out and about, so I kind of figured
Yeah,
you probably would know what's going on down there.
yeah. I mean, I think that the girls in Florida and the girls in Illinois, I definitely think they got some similarities, but they have a lot of differences. But I'm just gonna have to say the whole peeing thing is preference. I don't think it's a state. I think it's a preference type of thing. You either with the shits or you ain't.
Right, right. Okay. Well, hey, there you have it. Uh, so it's pretty much been confirmed. So basically, what you're saying is you have to be. That's something that you have to be into. You have to be
That's something you have to
partaking
be
in.
into totally,
Right.
totally.
Okay. Well, hey, you like it, I
But
love it.
but but Kev, I will say this: different people bring out different things in people. So you may have been with somebody 20 years and they never pissed on you in their life. You may have been with somebody 3 days and they pissed on you all 3 days. It just depends on the person, your level of comfortability, and that's what it is.
Okay. Well, like I say, I have nothing against it. If that's what that's what you like. Yeah, hey, it is what it is. We have people out here that's into a whole bunch of different things. It just all depends
Fetishes
on
is crazy now.
right. It all depends on if that's what you like.
All time high. Fetishes is at an all time high. And I feel like we in this life for a short period of time. I feel like whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, I feel like you should do it. If it makes you happy and it's not hurting others, you should do it.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, I have no qualms with that. I have no qualms with that whatsoever. None at all.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay, so that leads me to this next question.
Okay.
Now I'm not talking about you per se, but
Okay.
are there still classy women in this world today? Because it's easy to be a hoe. It's effortless. Being a hoe is effortless, but it takes a certain woman to still have class. What's your
Okay.
take on that?
So I would answer that question as this. First of all, you have to identify as what is class, because I feel like in different people, they identify class as different things. Growing up, um, I guess you would say that class would be. I'm gonna just step back. Some people feel like if you classy, you don't go out. If you classy, you don't dress provocative. If you classy, you don't post certain things online. If you classy, you carry yourself a certain type of way. So for me, I feel like I am a very classy woman, and I'll say why. I'm a very sexy woman, but I know the difference from being sexy and trashy. So I'm going to be so sexy that I'm going to get you to the edge without taking you over. Um,
Okay.
I feel like I carry myself with class. Um, we all got a little hoe in us, no matter who we are. But it's not really what you do; it's kind of how you do it. So I will have to say yes. Um, it's all about if it's in you. If you was raised with class and grace, you're gonna have it, no matter how sexy or sexual you get.
Okay.
So I hope that don't go over anybody's head, but yeah, it's definitely classy women in this world today, and you don't have to be not sexy to be classy, if that makes sense to you.
Absolutely. I understand perfectly well. So okay, so this kind of leads up into the next question. Okay.
Hmm.
With that being said,
Hmm.
why is it why is it so easy for women nowadays to not leave nothing to the imagination? They make it too simple. They make it too easy for these guys. Um, back when I was growing up, it was more or less like it was almost like a visual to where um, we had to fantasize about being with a woman. Now, women today don't make it that way. They put it all out on the table. Why?
So, so I would say this. Um, Back in the day, when it was the Marilyn Monroes and the Dorothy Dandridge, um, they were very sexy. They wore swimming suits. Um, Not necessarily lingerie outside, but swimming suits.
Right.
So I would say that in today's world, women wear their titties out. Kanye woman wife wearing her pussy out. Um, I just think women has gotten more bold, and I just feel like they feel like, look, this is my body, my choice, and I'm for that. And again, it's gonna always be about the comfortability. I don't feel that a woman can put anything fully out. And the reason I say this is because, like, remember that black slave they had on display, and she was naked with the big booty and the big titties and the big,
Right.
she
Right.
was body.
Right.
She was ass naked. But I just feel like this: unless you done dipped in that pussy, you can never really say she putting it all out there. Yeah, you can see it, you can imagine it, you can guess what it's like, but until you've been in it, you really can't say she putting it all out there unless she is. So for me, I just say I have done semi-nude shoots because I'm never gonna get fully nude. Like I'm not showing no pussy, and you're not gonna see my nipples unless we intimate, and that's what I want you to do. But I will say that I will do a semi-nude shoot, and again, I'm gonna be very sexy, but I'm gonna keep it classy.
Right.
I'm gonna make you want to imagine what it's like so bad that whatever I'm selling or wherever I'm at, you want to be there. That's just how sexy I get when
Right.
I'm being my sexy self.
Right. Ain't
So,
nothing wrong. Ain't
I
nothing wrong
mean,
with
that's
that.
my answer.
Right. So speaking on Kanye, I'm glad you kind of brought that up because that was like one of the topics as well. Um,
Mm,
Now, what from my perspective, it appears to me
mm,
that he's pretty much marching this woman around like she's a dog or something. To me, I think it's
mm-hmm,
very, very disrespectful how he
mm-hmm,
treats her and the things that he's doing to this woman.
mm-hmm,
And if you
Mm-hmm.
look at some of the images that you see online, she looks very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Her body language tells it all. She looks
Mm-hmm.
very uncomfortable. But if you
Mm-hmm.
think back to when him and Kim was together, he told Kim he didn't want her dressing provocative,
Mm-hmm.
but he allowed his wife to dress provocative and have her all her goodies out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that for the life of me, because to me it's like you might well put a leash on around her neck and walk her up and down the street with you if that's the case.
Now, so I don't agree, Kevin. I don't agree.
So
And
so
the
what?
reason
Okay. Let me hear your take on it.
so the reason that I don't agree is because I feel like this. First of all, we don't know her. And she is definitely a different ethnic of us.
Right.
So we don't know if that's the way, like, so I'm gonna just use an example. People from Britain, I've seen them, they kind of like straight narrow, they'll be walking like they are uncomfortable with the whole time they comfortable. So it's just like we're a little bit more relaxed and all this and that. We don't know her to say she's not uncomfortable. That may be how she is, just how she looks, how she walks, how her body movement is, whatever. So we can't say that she looks uncomfortable, because somebody that's on a boat giving their man head in public is very comfortable.
Yeah.
Somebody who is standing there taking pictures, posing, all that is very comfortable. When you are uncomfortable or you are being, you know what I'm saying, she would be walking with her head down. This lady be standing flat out. She posing for pictures and all that. So what may be uncomfortable to us, what looks to the eye, may not really be uncomfortable. So I don't agree with that part because we don't
Right.
know her.
Right.
The second thing is, I feel like this. Maybe what he did with Kim did not work for him, and that's why it ended in divorce. And maybe he's going a different route. So maybe he didn't want Kim to show her body, and maybe that was a problem in their relationship because she was showing her body before she got with him. So maybe he said, you know what, this time around I'm gonna be more confident. I'm gonna be more of a man, and I'm gonna know this. This my woman, my wife. I'm gonna let her do what she want to do. If she want to show her body, I'm gonna let her, because I know what we got. I'm
Right.
not worried about what people think. It's what makes us happy. And I just feel like a lot of men lack that. They are too worried about what everybody in a society is going to think, what they're going to say. And at the end of the day, if it works for them two, that's what it is. If he did put a choker on her and walk her like a dog, if that's what she like and what he like, then it shouldn't be an issue. I've had people online say plenty times with me in my own marriage that they can't believe that my husband let me post certain things, dress certain things. First of all, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and my mate is either gonna stand behind me or away from me.
Right.
That's it. If I'm not doing stuff that he's asked me not to do, then I shouldn't have to hear nothing about nobody else. So that's why I don't agree with nothing that people saying about Kanye, because this is his life, that's his wife, and I feel like if that's how he wants to have her dress, or if that's how she cool with dressing, we don't have nothing to say about it. Now, do she look uncomfortable to people? Maybe so, but you don't know her. So maybe she just looked uncomfortable to you because maybe that's her personality. She's uptight. You don't know what's going on, and I just feel like people judge too bad in this
Right.
society.
Well, I'm not. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not judging the woman. It's just, from me being a photographer, I'm looking at it from a
Mm-hmm.
photographer standpoint. And when I
Mm-hmm.
look at her, I'm like, why does she look so uncomfortable? Why does she's standing too firm, or the way her body, the way she's positioning her hands, her posture. I'm reading her posture. That's what I'm reading. So
You know
if
what,
you
Kevin? I gotta say something. Sometimes
go
people,
ahead.
she is like, so basically, she wasn't famous before Kanye. So this could be a lot for her, like being in the camera's eye. She don't want to look like she's not on top of her shit. You can never know because you don't know her. So that's why I just be like, hey, they together. He seemed happy. She seemed happy, and I'm happy for him.
Right. Well, I mean, like I say, we all have different opinions on certain
We
things. It's
do.
just that
We
you
do.
know, that's just my take on it. To me,
Of
I felt
course.
it was like to me, it felt like I felt as if he was trying to like he's taking advantage of this woman or putting this woman in a position to not do. I mean, to do what he say do, and I don't feel that's right as a
Actually, he
man.
putting her in a position to win because she being talked about. That in itself is a win. So for me, I just look at it totally different. And if Kanye want to put me in a position to win, I'm definitely available. I wear
Yeah.
that shit too, and that's just what it is. So yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't really see nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you have it. I guess it depends on the individual and who's looking at it. How you looking at it? You know
And
your
they
your,
definitely
your
do it.
thought
And in this
process.
day and age, for me, I just feel like you should always try to find some positivity in what you think could be negative because you could be thinking this one way and it could be totally another.
Right. Right. Okay. So, quick question. Let me ask you
Go ahead.
this. So, how do you
Go ahead.
navigate expectations and stereotypes as a woman today?
When you say navigate, what you mean?
I mean, how do you get through life? How do
So
you?
me, I'm a person that so I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm not a depressed type of person. I'm a solution type of person. So if I have a problem or if a problem arises, I try to find the solution to the problem. If I can, great. If I can't, I'm gonna keep it moving. I really don't too much care about what people say about me. Unless you're eating my pussy, it don't matter to me. So I don't really care. And unless you are like my mother or father or somebody important to me, I could care less what you think if it's bad. Now, if it's good, I'm great. I love it. I love all the good, positive energy. But anything negative, I'm not gonna pay attention to it unless I care about you. So if I care about you, I try to help you fix the problem if it's pertaining to me, and if not, it's just not. So, I mean, that's my answer. I be blind to bullshit.
Right, I just going to say, do you have these particular problems? Are you experiencing any of
So
these
I
type of
do.
problems?
I definitely do. So with me, um, I guess I could speak on it. Me having a daughter, one of my daughters is a dancer. Um, you do it. People wouldn't know, but I'm a very strict mother. Even though I'm very sexy online and I'm very, you would think like a fun girl, or whatever. I'm totally different in my mothering. So, I have daughters that's grown, and one of them is a dancer, and I don't like it. She said to me, "But Mama, you sexy online," and I tell her, I don't knock no dancers because I have friends that's dancers that I love. Like Lonnie Pop used to be a dancer, and that she dances here and there, but that's one of my closest friends who I just love so much.
Right.
And
Shout out to
so
Lonnie.
I don't have nothing against no dancers, but I wouldn't want my daughter to dance. So yeah, I have had things come around that, and people might. The club she work at, I've hosted there before. I've had working relationships with some of the owners. I even know some of the dancers, whatever. And I just wouldn't want my daughter in that type of environment. And so I'm learning to navigate that.
Right. Okay. Well, that sums it up. Because like I say, I've been knowing you for quite some time now,
Yes,
and I see a lot of the things I see. I don't say. I don't say nothing because that's not my place to say. Not in a bad
exactly.
way, but some of the hate that may go come your way. Some of
Yeah,
the things that may not be some of the things that said to you that may not be appropriate, but that's
yeah.
what I mean when I say navigate. How you navigating through those type of experiences.
I just feel like I got tough skin. I'm a Christian, and I believe if our Father could be talked about and down, I feel like we not nothing. So anybody that have anything bad to say about me, I don't hear it. I don't read it, and if I do, I make a joke out of it. We laugh about it, and we keep it moving.
Right, right. Yeah. For an example, like that one particular time, I think we did a shoot and we posted that picture and one of the guys had read something negative to say about the picture. I can't remember exactly what he said off the top of my mind right now, but those type of comments. You know, I was always taught if you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Definitely.
And I feel that the way social media is today,
Hmm.
I think people get on social media just to hate. You
Yeah.
know, just to have something
Excuse
negative
me.
to say about someone, and but they all and 9 times out of 10 you're doing it from a fake account. So that tells me a lot about who
Nine
you
times
are
out
as a
of ten, the
person.
people that's doing the hating is the people that love you the most, and they just don't know how
Absolutely.
to tell you. Um,
Right.
but I had a comment one time. It was this guy. He was following me for a long time, and I think some of his friends was following me. You know, my pregnancies has been public. My last two pregnancies was very public on my page. You even shot me for my daughter.
Right.
So, one of the guys was saying, asking him like, man, your crush ain't pregnant. I think because he was trying to tell his friend that I was transgender. Shout out to all my LGBT community because I fucks with y'all, but I'm not trans. But he was trying to tell everybody like I was trans or whatever, and like I couldn't have been pregnant type of thing. And so the dude that was like feeling me was like, hell no, please tell me you ain't trans. Please tell me my friend is just lying or whatever. Mind you, neither one of them know me. So I mean, I could have answered, but I just chose to be like, maybe I am, maybe I ain't. Like, but you, I mean, if I am, what? And if I ain't, what?
Right.
Same with the like fake booty comments. I hate people to be like, "Is your booty real?" I'm like, "Why? You gonna eat it the same? If it was fake or real, you gonna eat it the same. So what's the point?" I
Right.
just, yeah, people just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't got to tell me. I know. Like I say, I see it, but like I say, I don't even indulge in it. Because I don't have time for. I don't have time for hate. Because my thing is,
Definitely,
once I'm loyal to a person, I'm loyal to that
yes.
person. You know what I'm saying?
That Kevin, I swear it is. One, you are, and I got to give you a cyber hug for that because you are definitely that loyal, very loyal, very hardworking, very to the point, no nonsense, no bullshit, and that's why I always fuck with you, always.
Right. I appreciate that. We got to get that a round of applause. Because like I said, I mean
Period. Period.
that's just me. I'm
Yeah,
straight to the point. I'm not gonna cut no corners with you. Um,
definitely,
if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like
definitely.
for an example, I'm
Very
gonna bring
professional, all that.
right. I'm gonna bring this up.
Very professional.
I don't know if I ain't gonna say the name, but I'm gonna bring up a situation, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay,
Definitely.
I posted a picture one time, and
Yes.
you well, I guess once you saw the picture, you jumped in my inbox. You said, "Hey, so woo 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 woo." I'm like, "No, what?
Yes.
Okay, cool, no problem. I got you."
Yes.
I immediately took the picture
Yes.
down because my loyalty is
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's just how
Yes.
I
And you
feel.
know
You know what
what?
I'm saying?
You know what, Kev? I'm gonna say this. So I had the London Downs. You remember I had the London Downs there in
Right,
Chicago.
right,
And what I was doing for these, so to be a London Down, it was simple. Just be a bad bitch and be willing to be taught. So I had set it up for my London Downs where I was getting shoes, we was getting bookings, we was just doing us. And the ladies that I've seen in this day and age, not all, some, they don't have to drive. If a person is getting you a shoe and they bring in makeup and wardrobe, and all you got to do is get there, you shouldn't know this is coming up for weeks and then not come. And then when I say something, I'm the mean girl. First of all, London Downs is my baby and it's my brand.
it's your
So if
business,
you're
right?
going to be a part of my brand, you need to work hard. You can't just expect to just be like, fuck that, I'm not gonna come or I'm gonna come when I want and all that. That's not how it go. When I first started to be London Monroe, changed over to London Taylor, I worked hard, Kevin. You know yourself, I would come to shoots no matter what. Like I didn't care if they was in the morning, the night, if I had to
Right,
overstay, I had to have makeup, I had to do a lot of stuff. And me being bald, I had to work harder. So I just feel like it ain't no excuses. If it's something that you really want, you're gonna do it. Me having the London Downs was strictly because number one, I'm don't have a lot of friends, and two, I love ladies. I want ladies to feel beautiful and sexy, and whatever I know, I could teach you, and whatever you know, you could teach me because you never old to learn, and you don't know everything.
right.
But I just think that the thing with some of the ladies, they wanted it like it looked good, but they didn't want the work behind it, and that's even now. I have the London Downs here, and you have to work. Like you just have to work. It could be done, and you gotta work. You gotta
And see,
work and you gotta sacrifice and you gotta look good. Like I'm not gonna say because everything what looks good to me may not, guys, girls, whatever, like different types. So it's just like whatever you look like, you need to be the best at that.
right,
You don't need to worry about looking like me. I don't need to worry about looking like you. Whatever you look like, you need to be the best at that. And that's what I
Definitely.
used to tell my dolls. And some of them I got shoots, and then they would like go behind my back, try to rebook me with the photographers or rebook with the makeup person or the hair person, and then throw me under the bus. Which you can't throw me under the bus because one thing about my work ethic is solid.
Right.
Like no,
But see,
I'm doing my shit with my legs closed. I'm a real stand up type of bitch. What I say is what I do. I'm a woman of my word. So it
right,
wasn't no way, but that just showed me what type of people I was dealing with, and I had to let them type of people go. I don't want no
right.
type of negative people around me.
And that's what I was about to say. I was say you got to have, when you run the operation or you run the business, you have to have
Yeah,
people that have the same type of mindset,
yeah,
same type of drive, same
yeah,
ambitions, and the same goals.
yeah,
If
yeah,
they don't have
yeah.
those, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
they want to reap the benefit, but they don't want to put the work in. It
Nope.
doesn't work that way. You can't reap benefits and half ass. It just doesn't work.
Definitely,
It doesn't work
definitely.
like that. So how's the London Dolls? How's things going down there in Miami with the London Dolls?
So everything is going good. So we definitely opened it up the venture more. So now I'm an esthetician, a licensed esthetician here in South Florida. So I do the fajas, which is the after surgery garments. I do the waist training. I do the drainage massages. We working on doing the transportation for people that's getting surgery and need to be, took care of.
Right,
Also, once you work with us, you are a London Down forever. So if I'm hosting an event, you're welcome to it. If I got some dope merch that I need you to wear, you're welcome to that. If I have a shoot and you want to get into that, you're welcome to that. So I'm just opening up the branches more to the London Down Empire.
right, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to get down there this summer. I know I've been saying it for the last couple of years,
Yes.
but I definitely got to get down
Yes.
there. We got to work.
Yeah, we do. I'm actually gonna come to Chicago soon, and I see that you shot with Fendi, and Fendi is my baby. I love Fendi
Yeah,
Red so
yeah,
much. I would think it would be so dope. One day, me and her gonna have to do us a shoot because we read, and we'll look real good together on them
I
shoots or
can make
whatever.
that
But
happen. That's not a problem. I definitely can make that happen. That's my hey. You know what?
definitely, definitely,
Shout out to
definitely.
my girl Fendi as well because
Shout out to Fendi. That's my baby. I love
when
her.
uh when she called me when she called
Hmm.
me to do the shoot, I then dropped my phone and broke it because
Period. Period.
I was not expecting this phone call. I was not expecting her to come out of retirement. When she called
Period.
me, I seen her name pop up on the phone. I thought maybe she needed me to do something for the kids or something like that, right?
Uh huh.
And when she
Uh
told me what
huh.
she told me, I'm like, what? Oh yeah, oh, let's get it,
You're smiling,
So
I'm sure.
right, shout out to my girl Fendi for that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
love Fendi.
she
Fendi
she
is
definitely
awesome,
a
and
real
she
one.
a dope spirit. Dope spirit.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely make that happen. I think that'd be a good look too.
Definitely.
I think that'd be a real good look.
Definitely.
Okay. Next topic.
Next topic.
Stressful. When you're stressed out, when you overwhelmed and stressed out, what is your main stress reliever?
Good dick. There we go. Good dick
Oh
and
Lord.
water. Good dick and water.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that'll relieve a lot of tension and a lot of stress for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely leave a lot. So that I can't even really ask the next question then because that kind of took you kind of answered it right there with that one. You summed it all up.
Telling you, works every time. Good dick and some good cold water. Ooh, what you need?
Right,
Hit you a
right,
little
right.
cardio on it. You good. Ain't nothing else.
Okay, so when you're choosing your partner, what is your most important quality that you look for in a partner?
Is we talking about physically or mentally?
Both. I mean, whatever however you see fit.
So I would say the perfect partner for me, we gonna start with mental. Actually, scratch that. We're gonna start with physical. This is why. I hate when people say, I'm not really into looks. It's more about what they think. That's bullshit. We are human. When you
Right,
first see somebody, you don't think about them in a sense of what they think like. You think of what they look like. So
right,
we're gonna start there. So if for me, Physically, he just would be like tall and dark, not in shape. Cause I don't really care for the overweight or the BONs or whatever you. I don't like that. So tall and dark skinned, nice teeth, and in shape. That's physical. Mentally, um, laid back, well, smart,
Right.
humble, respectful, funny, and loyal. That's how I would want you mentally. Um, and then I want you to be a God fearing man because if you don't believe in God, I wouldn't be able to deal with you. And financially, I would like for you to have a bag, but in the event that you don't, you just need to drive. Because if we can work together, we can make it happen.
Okay.
So
So
no
with that,
lazy motherfucker.
with that being said, does he have to make a certain amount of money to deal with you?
No, he just gotta want more.
Okay. Okay. I see where you're going with that. So, so let's say for instance he brings to the table 50,000 a year.
Hmm.
I'm just throwing a number out there. Let's just say fifty
Okay.
thousand.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just throw 50,000 out there, and that 50,000 is barely covering the bills for the entire year.
Oh my
What's
God.
what's your next move?
So for me, if he's making 50,000 a year, it goes back to what I said. He have to want more. So let's say he started out with making 50,000 in that year. Of course, I'm a strong woman. I'm gonna catch the back end because that's what
Okay,
women should do.
that's
You
what I
should
was looking
support your
for.
man if that's your man.
That's what I was looking for.
But then next year we're gonna sit down with that at the end of that year we're gonna sit down and make goals so that next year the bag can get bigger. Then the year after that it can get bigger and bigger
Right,
because life is about evolving, whether it's by yourself or with your mate.
right. That's exactly the answer that I was looking for. I was wondering, were you able to pick up the back end or
Definitely.
pick up where he falls short? Because
I'm
you know,
definitely gonna pick up where he falls short, and I'm gonna suck his dick all the same. So that's what it is.
uh, so he shouldn't. Or shit. With that being said, he should have no problem going out there and go to make sure these bills take care
He shouldn't, because when he get home, he gonna have some warm hair, a warm plate, and a warm bed. What does he need?
of. Okay, well, check this out. Best sex, makeup sex, drunk sex, a quickie, and why?
Best sex, makeup sex, and the reason I say makeup sex is because a motherfucker fucked up. They trying to hit that G spot.
Okay,
Um, they trying to let you know that look, I'm sorry, don't leave me. So they may tend to go a little harder.
okay, okay. I thought you probably would have said drunk sex. I was anticipating you saying drunk sex because when you're intoxicated, you tend to be a little abbreviated and not really, what's going on, but you don't know what's going on, and that's what made me thought I thought you were
I
getting
don't
ready
know
to
about
say.
that because when I've been intoxicated, I always know what's going on. Even if I'm playing a game, I know everything that's going on.
Well, when a little intoxication, I mean not drunk. You can
A little
still
buzz.
a little buzz, right? A little buzz.
I don't know. For me, I just feel like I'm sexual anyway, drunk or not. So
So
I would just stick with makeup sex. If I fucked up, I'm probably gonna give you head a little longer or ride it a little harder because I don't want you to go nowhere.
oh shit. Wait, well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to do. Hey, we as adults, we have to do what we have to do. We
Gotta
have to
do what
do.
you gotta do.
Yeah, we have to. We have to. So now, does size matter to you?
Definitely. Definitely.
Why?
Definitely.
Why would you say? Why would you say size matter?
Because I'm thick, and if you ain't working with nothing, you're not gonna hit the back, and the back is where you need to be hitting to make it do what it needs to do. So if you don't have the right tools to hit the back, it don't matter how you moving it around. You don't have the tools to hit the back. So it's like a
Okay.
boat with the pedal broke. Like you can flip that motherfucker all you want. Like it's not going nowhere.
Right.
Size matter. Sorry.
Okay. Because I've asked this question quite a few times previous, and a lot of them said size matters. A lot of them said size really doesn't matter. So the ones that said size didn't matter, um, I asked them, okay, well, if size don't matter, what size that you can go up to? And they told me 7, 6.5, 7.
Uh. Whew.
So what's your take on that?
I don't want a 6 or 7.
So you don't
I
find
mean, if
pleasure.
I
You won't find pleasure in that size.
no
Okay. So what to deal with you? What are we looking at?
8 to 10, 8 to 12. Sorry, 12 is my favorite. Um,
God damn.
10 I can go. 10 I can go. 8, we all right. We cool. 8 we cool. 10 I can have. I can deal. 12 you my favorite.
Okay, motherfucker got to come on with it. They can't be bullshitting at all.
Not
They
over
got to
here.
bring it.
Not over here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh shit. Over 12, that's it. Let me get my rule out. 12, that's a long
You get it. Get it.
shit.
Get
I,
it.
I,
Get it.
hey, but that's your preference though. That's your preference. That's your
My
preference.
preference.
And
That's my
ain't nothing
preference.
wrong with that.
But we are talking about on hard. So let's just throw that in there.
Right. Okay.
Because some
Okay.
people is growers. Some people is growers. They don't look. I mean, they gonna grow. So we talking about fully erect. 12.
Right.
You my favorite. You might can get away with a little something.
Ah shit. So let me ask you. So as of right now, what's new? What's going on with you? What do you got? Is it something that we can look forward to? You got any
It
new
is. So
ventures?
I'm doing a podcast myself with my
Okay.
photographer Dex. He's known as Book now, but Dex, we're gonna be doing the podcast every Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give you all the details, but it's coming really soon. It's gonna be really dope, and yeah, it's gonna be the shit. So that's one. Two, I'm going to work with a producer, a very famous producer in New York, on a couple of movies, God willing. So we've been talking about that. I'm supposed to be walking in a couple of fashion shows. And I'm working on my London Dallas 305 Empire. Um, and that's really what's to come.
Okay. Congratulations on that. I hope everything pan
Thank
out
you.
for you.
Thank,
Hope,
thank you.
because like I said, I do see you. I keep my eyes on you. And I see you
Yeah.
making progress. I see you moving. I see you shaking and moving. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my hat goes off to you, and I wish you nothing but the best for that. Nothing but the
Thank you
best.
so much.
But like I say, if you work hard and you keep your foot on these motherfuckers' necks. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
some shit gonna happen for you. And it always
Thank
will.
you. Thank you. We gotta clap it up for that.
Yeah,
Praise
well, let's
God.
give a clap for that then.
God
Yes, for sure,
willing.
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: keep your foot on these motherfuckers' necks. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Definitely.
it on their neck. Keep applying pressure. The more pressure you
Definitely.
apply, the more people gonna respect who you are as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Ain't no question. Okay, so I'm not gonna take we're not gonna take up too much more of your time, London. I know you kind of a busy schedule. So with that being said, do you have anything you want to close out with, or any information you want to provide so people can find
Sure.
you on
I just
social
want you guys
media?
to Definitely, anybody that's loving me, I'm loving you. I want everybody to be blessed. I hope everybody manifests love, wealth, and good health. And follow me on all my social sites at Miss London Taylor. Mwah.
Okay. And I'm gonna do my closeout, and I would like to say I appreciate everybody that tuned in to today's show. And remember, I want you guys to stay blessed, stay tuned,
Definitely.
stay grown, and we'll
Stay
definitely
grown.
see you guys next week. So, with that being said, London, I really appreciate you coming in on today and being part of the Situation
Anytime.
Podcast.
And
I
I
have
hope your co-host feel better. I was looking forward to meeting her, but maybe another time.
well, I definitely will have you back. Ain't no question about that. I definitely will have you back
Good.
on the show
Good.
because I love everything about you. I love your energy. I love your
Thank
spirit, and I just love who
thank
you are as a person. Okay.
thank you.
All right. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next week. So you guys be on the lookout for our next episode. London, I want to say thank you once again. I really truly appreciate you, and my hats goes off to you.
Thank you.
All right. Talk with you later.
Bye.